I remember when we began Wizcraft. At that time, we were the first ever event company. And there were 2.5 vendors for, and I call them vendors at this point, for sound and light. And lights were disco lights which came in a panel, and strobes which went off and on sometimes, and other times you used a switch to switch them on and off. And sound was maybe Ahuja speakers with a JBL sticker on them. I remember going across to London, to the Earl's Court, to the Plaza exhibition there. And then, at that time, our guide, we were fairly young, still tried to behave like we are, but my guide was Roger Drago. And he took us around the entire exhibition and showed us what to look for and what not to look for. He also guided us. There were those several stalls which had those sexy women, like you see in car expos. They had them at an event expo, okay? So they were really selling hard. And we looked around and we realized how far the technology available in our country was. How far off, how far behind we were. And then a year later, we went to Singapore, where Singapore had a smaller exhibition compared to the Plaza. This was called the Pala in Singapore at the Singapore Expo Center. And that time my guide was a gentleman named Sam Kerawala, Roger, and Warren's father. Warren, are you here? So we went around. Not only did we go to each of the stalls, we went to the nightclubs. Zouk had just been launched. And we came back with lighting. We came back with tons of lighting, many of which we couldn't pay the cargo for. So we brought it on our backs as hand baggage. And all of us came back and we opened then our first nightclub with the lights that came in. And life has moved far away from then. In the next expo, we went there planned. We brought in the first set of intelligent lights in the year 1996, a little before the Michael Jackson concert. Lasers came in, lighting came in. By that time, sound had begun to change. You genuinely had genuine JBL speakers. And you had different kinds of quality of sound, lighting. And there wasn't just us who had intelligent lighting. Roger had invested in it. And Atul Sonpal, who many of you know, had begun to learn how to operate computerized lights. First, he had to learn what a computer was all about. But he did that. And with that, a lot of change began to happen. We said to ourselves at that time that the only way you can change events is by changing the technology that you use for events. Which is why all of us began to invest in the technology that was being used at events. Over the years, there have been multiple, now I will not call them vendors, multiple investors in the entire event industry. You've had a Warren on one side, you've had Roger another, you've had Manish, you've had the Wadhwa brothers, you've had Felix at another side, and multiple such partners and investors who invested in technology, not just to sell it to us, but really to upgrade the entire industry. Today when you see events like, say, the IPL opening ceremony or the Commonwealth Games opening ceremony, it has all changed to become world-class because of the investment that all of them made, because of the entire investment and belief in technology that all of them had. In a way, we are seeing tomorrow we are on par with the West in many fronts, it is because of the investments made by each of these partners, who many of you call vendors. But these partners who rent this equipment out to us really define how good your event will be. You can have the best dreams, they help you deliver it. They help us deliver it. And really, what Event Show Asia, which Karishma and Vishal and the Event Facts group is bringing together, really represents for all of us this belief, this opportunity becoming real on another platform, a platform for us to see the best technology available in the world and to be able to choose and encourage our vendor partners to actually invest in similar technology and maybe in ourselves invest in that, because the more steeped you are in technology, the better your service, your product, your event, your activation will look like. And really, I'd like to say a huge congratulations to you, Vishal and Karishma, because Event Show Asia, placed alongside WOW, will mean a hell of a lot to everybody in the event industry. And on behalf of everyone in the event industry and in EEMA, we pledge our entire support and participation to make sure that we all succeed together. Thank you.